then the total length of writing would be 60 minutes. 20 minutes for task 1 and 40 minutes for task 2. Task 2 contains a lot of questions. So basically task 2, again, as I said in task 1, general task 1, 3 types of letters would be there from which you'll be getting only one. So task 2 would be, there would be, I guess, 6 or 7 type of formats, like agree, disagree, advantage, disadvantage, to what extent do you agree or disagree. So definitely there are different types of formats for task 2. I will be giving the detailing of task 2 in my next video, so do watch that as well. So in that video you will come to know how to attempt those type of questions. So definitely for task 2 you need to spend 40 minutes and you need to write on 250 words. Now let's talk about academic reading. So for academic reading, if I talk about task 2 is same as general writing. Same, so there is no difference in that. Like as I said, education plays an important role in today's scenario. Do you agree or disagree? Such type of questions would be there in task 2. But there is a difference in task 1. Now what is that? Task 1 includes diagram, right? Diagrams would be like 6-7 types of diagrams. If I talk about bar graph, line graph, tabular chart, would be map, any process. So in task 2, any kind of diagram would be there, and on that diagram you need to write on 150 words, and again you will be getting the time limit of 20 minutes. So I hope you guys have got to know the difference between the writing of general and academic. In general, task 1 is basically the letter, and in academic, task 1 is basically the diagram. So again, there are some tips and techniques of attempting your writing. So I will be discussing those techniques as well. So just wait for another video, because I cannot mention everything in this one video. So this is basically the writing module, and I want to clear one thing: listening, reading, writing, as I have discussed. So the exam of listening, reading and writing is on one day. And if I talk about speaking can be prior to 7 days, 1 day prior, or can be after your listening, reading and writing exam. It never comes on the same day when it comes to paper-based IELTS. So now the last module is basically the speaking module. I can say this is my favorite module, and I always get smile when I need to train my students for speaking. So basically what is speaking? Speaking is basically an interview sort of module. An interview is there in which 3 sections are there. The very first section is introductory section. In introductory section, what happens? Like the interviewer asks you the questions related to you. What is your name? What is the meaning of your name? Do you like to listen to music? If yes, if no, then why not? That shows that you need to justify your answer, because after every question, interviewer has to ask why and why not. So this is a kind of warm-up round that actually warm you up, make you feel relaxed for the further rounds. So in introductory questions, there are not set questions like what type of number would be included, how many questions will be asked. So it would be 9, 10, 12, again depends upon the interviewer. The second section is basically the section of cue card. Now what happens in cue card? In cue card, one topic is given to you by the interviewer, and in that topic some questions will also be given. Like for example, the topic would be which is your favorite restaurant, what is the specialty of that restaurant, when and with whom do you go there, and where is it. So for cue card you get 1 minute time for the preparation. After 1 minute, you need to speak on that topic for 2 minutes till the time interviewer doesn't stop you. So you need to represent your topic for 2 minutes. So this is basically the cue card, and third round is of follow-ups. What happens in follow-ups? Whatever the cue card topic you get in your exam, so follow-up questions would be related to your cue card. It would be general cross-questioning. So it would be, suppose the cue card, as I mentioned, talk about your favorite restaurant. So follow-up question would be, okay, why do people go to restaurants when they need to celebrate anything? Which type of restaurants are famous in your country or city? Fast food or traditional one. So such type of questions will be asked after the cue card. So I want to give you one technique in speaking. As I said, it's my favorite. So in speaking, just be natural. It should not look like that you have planned anything, you have learned anything and you're presenting it. It should be natural. You should enjoy your speaking so that the situation should not become monotonous. It should not become boring for the interviewer. So at least this is the role that you need to play. You need to have an interaction with the interviewer, right? So in speaking, recording is also being done. So recording is being done. So make sure whatever you're speaking, you should speak good, right? So this is about the speaking one, and definitely the general IELTS and academic IELTS speaking is same, both okay. So I want to mention one thing, there is no difference in speaking when it comes to general IELTS and when it comes to academic IELTS. In both type of IELTS, definitely speaking part is same. I hope that you guys have come to know what exactly IELTS is all about. For further techniques and for further discussions, I'll be making other videos soon. For that, please subscribe my channel and please share and like and comment if possible, right? And for any kind of problems, any kind of details, definitely the number is being displayed, and you can also write in the comment box for further inquiries. All right, thank you so much.